Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home. Welcome to Gridiron Insider, where we dive into the latest NFL coaching news and analysis. I'm your host, Emma, and today we're counting down the coaches on the hot seat who might be let go in Week 18. From Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy to Indianapolis Colts Shane Steichen, we'll break down which coaches are at risk of being fired and why. First up, we have Mike McCarthy, the former Green Bay Packers coach who's been a subject of speculation all season. With 2 losing seasons in 5 years coaching the Cowboys, McCarthy's time might be ending with America's team. But despite his underwhelming playoff record, McCarthy would still be an ideal candidate for a third job if a team wanted to hire him. Just look at his impressive career stats. Next, we have Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach who's been struggling to find direction since taking over in 2022. The coaching staff and front office have made some questionable decisions, from benching Anthony Richardson to handling internal situations poorly. While Steichen probably gets another season, General Manager Chris Ballard and Defensive Coordinator Gus Bradley may not be back. Now, let's talk about Josh McDaniels, the Las Vegas Raiders head coach who's been given a gap year after trading away Davante Adams by the trade deadline. With Tom Brady now in the ownership group, there are expected changes on the horizon, and that might mean firing McDaniels. The team needs a quarterback, but also needs to hit the next stage of their rebuild with a more established head coach. The New England Patriots coaching situation is also heating up, thanks to Bill Belichick's departure from the picture. Coach Brian Mayo has been under fire all season, and while he has some Super Bowl experience, it's not enough to save him from the chopping block. The Patriots have an opportunity to hit the reset button and find a more proven head coach. In Jacksonville, Doug Peterson is on the hot seat after last season's collapse and this year's 4-12 record. His 5-17 record in his last 22 games is just not enough to justify keeping him around. While he has a Super Bowl ring on his resume, it's time for the Jaguars to move on. In Cleveland, Kevin Stefanski is facing an uncertain future after taking the Browns to the playoffs, despite starting 4 different quarterbacks last season. Despite his impressive playoff appearances, Stefanski's tenure with the Browns seems to have run its course, and he might be hired by another team soon. The Cincinnati Bengals are still in the playoff race, but Coach Zach Taylor's slow starts every year make it hard for him to keep his job. If the Bengals lose, or the Broncos or Dolphins win, Taylor is likely gone. But with Joe Burrow at quarterback, there is a huge opportunity to win a championship, and maybe that's what saves Taylor from being fired. Finally, we have the New York Giants coach, Brian Daboll, who's been struggling since the team's surprising playoff appearance in his first season. With a 9-24 record over the past 2 seasons, the front office is a mess, and it's time for the Giants to hit the reset button, and that means letting go of Daboll. Last but not least, we have Kyle Shanahan, who's been on the hot seat all season due to his team's struggles since making it back to the Super Bowl. While he has an impressive 8-4 playoff record with the 49ers, the team is struggling to move forward, and if they want to keep Shanahan, it'll be because he wants to stay. That's it for this week's Gridiron Insider countdown of coaches on the hot seat. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more NFL analysis and news. We've got you covered.